Can I tell you the truth? You don't exist. The body you're attached to is not you. The title, the profession, the business you want is not you. The money you want is not you. The success you desire is not you. The love you desire from others is not you. The attention, the acceptance, the validation is not you. You are none of those things. The matter is not you. None of these things are you. So who are you? Who are you actually? Who you deeply are? What defines you? If you do not exist, if this matter doesn't exist, is not you, if the profession isn't you, then who are you? The real you, the true you. Who are you? And that is a question I want you to ask yourself. Because everything that you think is going to make you happy, is going to make you fulfilled, is going to make you find you, they are not true. Because you finding them does not define you finding you. Yes, when you find those things, when you have those things, you are going to feel happy, you are going to feel like you've achieved something for 2 minutes, for a few seconds, for maybe a day, maybe a week, maybe a month. If we are pushing it, maybe a month, you're going to realize, yes, this is it. I've achieved something, I've became something. None of those things you will realize is you. None of them. You can think of your biggest goal, you can think of the biggest thing. None of them are you. None of them. Then who are you? And that is the question. If you can really sink in deeply and answer that question, that none of those things are me, then who am I? Who am I? What is the purpose of me? What is my being? Who am I? Why am I doing what am I doing? What is the purpose of it? Why? To gain love, to gain attention, to gain validation, to gain acceptance. And that's okay to want that, but that is not you. If you become clear and if you accept that none of those things are you, then you will find the freedom within. Then you will find the answer within of who you are. Because the reality is, the more you are going to attach yourself to the matter, to the world, to the love, the acceptance, the validation, the success, the more you are going to attach yourself to them, the more alienated, more lost, more confused, more depressed you're going to feel. Because the attachment to the matter, attachment to the world, attachment to seeking something outside of you, you are going to lose you. Because none of them are the answer to what you are seeking. Because none of those things are you. This is why I say you don't exist. The matter doesn't exist. If you are looking for yourself in the matter, then that doesn't exist. The only way you can find yourself when you detach yourself from every single thing you think that is going to make you happy. Every single thing that you think is the answer to your prayers. When you detach yourself from everything on the outside, that's when you find the essence. That's when you find the light. That's when you find you, the true you, the real you, the soul you, the magnificent you, the magic you. That's when you find that, because the answer doesn't lie in anything in the outside. If you feel like you're suffering, if you feel that you don't have love, if you feel that you don't have money, if you feel the lack, if you feel that you're not abundant, and if you're attached to the lack, if you're attached to the money, if you're attached to the love from the outside, then you are going to feel like yourself, then you're going to feel complete and whole, then realize that is not going to happen. And this is why God is keeping you away from those things, so that you realize, because your realization is the answer to what you have been seeking, because deep down, none of those things are going to fulfill you. None of them. And you can take years to experience that, and you can go after those things for years, and you will find love, and you will find success in some ways. But once you find them, you will know they are not the answer. They are not what you were seeking. You will realize that they are not you. They are not true you. They are not seeing the truth in you, because you are not seeing the truth in yourself. When you are denying the truth in you, when you are not seeing who you are deeply in your essence, in your light, then none of those things, none of those people are going to see, because you don't see it. We cannot show people who we are when we don't know who we are. When we feel that we are only going to feel fulfilled, happy, joyous, peaceful, when we gain something from the outside, and when we put ourselves in that box, when we think that that is the answer to our prayers, that's what divine wants us to be successful, manifest that dream, then you are not seeing yourself. You're not seeing who you are. You're not seeing the light that you are. You're not seeing that you are already whole and complete without those things. So if you are suffering, then no, this is the reason you're suffering, because you're not seeing the truth in you. You're not seeing the essence in you. You're not seeing the love in you. You're not seeing the abundance in you. And this is why the world in the outside is mirroring what you are not seeing. It is mirroring that. It is only reflecting how you have been feeling about yourself. The detachment of you from you is what the world is reflecting. This is what is being reflected in the outside. So if you've been seeking love and if you haven't been able to find it, if you've been seeking wealth and abundance and you haven't been able to find it, it's because you have been not seeing yourself. You haven't been owning your essence, your truth. You haven't been acknowledging and embodying yourself, because you have been attached to the outcome. You have been attached to the outside, because you think once you gain the outcome from the outside, then you are worthy, then you are enough, and then you can own yourself. But that is the wrong way to go about this, because that is not the way. Your attachment to the outcome is keeping you away from who you are, is keeping you away from your true light and essence. It's keeping you away from that. The only way to know who you are is to let go of the attachment. Let go of every attachment that you have. Every attachment. And when I say let go of attachment, is your need to have. It's your need to have that thing, that desperation of having it. You don't have to have it. You don't. You are whole and complete without having it. You are worthy and enough without having it. You're already enough. And when you own yourself and when you speak from that truth that you're already whole and complete and you are enough from complete being, and you're owning yourself without needing anything from the outside, without needing anything from anyone, without attaching yourself with your family, with friends, with relationships, without attaching yourself to the money, to the wealth and the success and the titles and the profession, without attaching anything to anything and to anyone. Once you do that, that's when you owned yourself. That's when you owned your essence. That's when you owned your light. And when you move from that essence of you, that you know yourself and you don't need anything from anyone, you realize you are not the matter. The matter doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything. When you recognize that, you will have it all. You will have it all. Have it all. Everything. Everything you ever desired, you will have it, just because you are no longer in attachment to it. And that is the deepest, truest, the most ancient wisdom that you can know, is to not be attached to anything, anything, nothing. Nothing can make you feel happy. Nothing can make you feel fulfilled. Nothing can make you feel enough worthy. Nothing can. Nothing. The only thing that can make you fulfilled, happy, wealthy, abundance, the only thing is when you tap into the essence of you, when you realize you are love, when you realize you are whole, when you realize you are light, when you realize you are complete, when you realize you are already enough and worthy and abundant, when you realize this is it, when you realize you don't need anything, you don't need to seek anything, you are enough in this moment. You are enough in every moment. You're worthy in every moment, regardless of what is happening in the current reality, regardless of the 3D reality, reflecting whatever it is, reflecting, regardless of the circumstances, regardless of anything, regardless of the worst circumstances, regardless of your business collapsing, regardless of you are losing your job, regardless of you not having money, regardless of you losing people in your life, regardless of you losing friends, regardless of you being isolated, regardless of you being completely alone, regardless of anything, you are still whole, enough, complete. You are still enough and complete. You are still abundant. You are still worthy. You are still have the light. And when you recognize that deeply, when you know that nothing in the outside going to make you whatever you want to be, when you know that, you're going to have it all. You're going to have everything you ever desired because you've collapsed time, because you've recognized the truth. Because most people, they take years to become successful to only realize they're depressed, they're unhappy because they still feel isolated, they still feel alone, they still feel not enough, they still feel unworthy. They take years after they become successful, after they have all the money, they realize they're still not feeling worthy and enough and happy and fulfilled. You are collapsing that journey in 100 million times faster when you recognize the truth in you, when you recognize you don't need anything, when you recognize you don't need to be attached to anything in order to find your divine self, in order to be in alignment with your light, to be in your truth. You don't need to be attached to anything, and you not having anything, it still means you are whole, complete, enough, and worthy. It still means that. And that is your true essence. That is your light, because your consciousness, your essence is that your awareness, your awakened being that can see the truth around, that can see the light, that can see the suffering in you, that can see the sadness in you, that can see the love in you, that can see the need in you. That is you. It can see it because it is not your body. It is not your physical body. It is not your mind. It is not your heart. It is not your feet. It is not your hand. It is none of it. It's the consciousness, the awareness, the observer that is witnessing everything, that is witnessing you unraveling your life the way you are unraveling. It's witnessing the thing that is happening in your life. It is witnessing the life that you are leading right now. It is witnessing your current circumstances. It is all seeing. It is seeing, but it's not you. The reality isn't you. The consciousness, the light, the essence is you, because it is the observer that watches everything that is happening. And that is true you. And when you connect to that observer, when you connect to that consciousness, when you connect to that essence of you, without being attached to the world, without being attached to wanting love, craving love, wanting acceptance, wanting validation, wanting money, wanting all of those things, when you detach and you move from this detachment and you take action from this place of freedom, this liberation, because you know that none of it is you. You are not attached to any of it. And when you move from that place, when you take action from that place, when you approach life from that place, people get attracted to you. You become the magnet to all your desires. It starts coming to you because there is no attachment. There is no resistance, because attachment brings resistance, because the resistance comes from the need that I need to have in order to be me, in order to find myself, in order to be whole and complete. When you realize none of those things matters, none of those things are you. When you realize that none of those things are you, when you get that, when you feel it, when you embrace it, when you operate from that place that you don't need anything, you don't need to be attached to anything, and you are free, that is true freedom. That is the freedom you have to operate in life and have fun and excitement and enjoy the moments regardless of what is the current circumstances. You feel the liberation in you and you move from that place. You are free. You are in complete freedom to be you, because you are not seeking anything from anyone, and that gives you freedom to be your consciousness, your essence, your awareness. And when you move from that, you become the magnet, the light that attracts every possibility, everything that you ever desire. And let me tell you, we cannot fool the universe. We cannot fool the divine. If you only detach from a place that you think, oh, I'm going to detach so that I can have it. No, it's not going to work, because we cannot fool universe. You have to completely embody that none of those things matters, none of it. You don't need any of it. When you embody it truly, that's when it shifts. That's when you become the magnet to your desires. You cannot pretend to detach. You have to completely let it go from every part of your being that you don't need anything. And you become free from all need and desires, and you operate as your being. You speak from your essence, you speak from your light without fear, without thinking that how people are going to perceive me, how people are going to judge me, how people are going to reject me, without perceiving, because you don't need validation, you don't need acceptance, you don't need attention. When you speak from that place, when you speak from that truth, when you speak from that essence, the world becomes your oyster. You become the magnet, because you deeply do not need any of that. And you truly don't, because that is not you. So when you detach, when you release the resistance through non-attachment, and you stay true to who you are, the essence, the consciousness, the awareness, the awakened self, and you operate in the world from that awakened place without desire, without need, to be you without needing anything, you become the magnet. You become, you own, you embody your light. That's how you embody. That's how embodiment work. You let everything go. When you let everything go, you find you. You find the essence. You find the true you. And if you need my help in that, if you're ready to be seen, heard, and own the essence in you without the fear of the world, without the fear of losing, without the fear of failure, without the fear of the past, what has happened, if you're ready to let all that go, to tap into the essence, to embody the truth in you, to become financially free, become wealthy and abundant in a most freeing way, then you can tap the link below to apply for my mentoring. Other than that, like this video if you like this video, and subscribe to my channel. And may the light in me reaches the light in you.